Ravens and Bengals.
Folks, Joe Burrow's won 8 of his last 9 starts. I like the Bengals as a dog at home getting points. They've played the 4th hardest schedule, and they've gone toe-to-toe. They should have beaten Buffalo last week. They've scored 30-plus points in 3 straight games with Burrow. The defense now is not great, but 7 takeaways in 3 games. They're playing with a lot of energy. They're playing with a lot of pride. And Joe Burrow, folks, last year he was arguably, when healthy, the best quarterback in the league, and Lamar Jackson struggling. Ravens 0-4 against the spread in the last month. They're averaging in the last month 20 points a game. I think the Bengals at home as a dog is a sharp bet. 27-24, Cincinnati beats the stumbling Ravens.
Okay. Let's talk about this. First off, the turnovers from the Bengals for the defense is a little misleading. The Bengals were literally the Ravens when they played them were literally like, here you go, here's the ball. Like they were just like, we don't want the ball, you take it. It was just like, you want it, you want it, you want it, you want it. So like, let's not credit that all to the Cincinnati Bengals. And then, even just the last game in the snowstorm, like we're counting just, Cook having back-to-back fumbles, right? Like, Colin loves to just take the last few games as a sample size and be like, this defense is great. They're shutting down the run in the last 3 games. They're averaging only 80 yards of rushing defense. And it's like, whoa. You had 2 games where you played the worst running teams in the NFL. We can't just grab random little stretches. Like this is not what you do. But yeah, the Ravens aren't playing great football, and Joe Burrow is awesome. Joe Burrow is elite. There is a real argument that Joe Burrow should have been the MVP last year. I mean, just look at the numbers. Look at what he did last year. He was playing out of his mind. Absolutely out of his mind. And there would be no reason to believe that he wouldn't have continued that this season. And then he obviously got injured, and now he's back, and now he's playing awesome. And so it'll be interesting to see what he looks like now. Now that he's played a few games. It's going to be, I assume it's not going to be like a snowstorm again. So you'll get at least more moderate weather. Certainly more moderate than essentially a blizzard. And so, yeah, there's a lot of damage that the Bengals can do. The big question mark is more about this Ravens offense going up against a bad Bengals defense. I'm not prepared to all of a sudden say, oh, this Bengals defense is great now. Like, I'm not going to say that. So this game to me is decided 100% by the Baltimore Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson. Is Lamar Jackson going to be able to play how Lamar Jackson needs to play? Because we saw what Josh Allen needed to do against this team, and he was able to do it. But then also, even that said, also still needed his defense to come up and, make some stops here. But again, blizzard, very specific conditions, very specific unfolding of a game. Josh Allen's offense also hurt him with Cook and the fumble and whatnot, taking away a pretty much guaranteed touchdown. So kind of bounces out a little bit. Yeah, like that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking 100% at Lamar Jackson in this offense. Does Lamar look right? Does this offense look right? Do you feed Derrick Henry? Do you get after it? Does Likely Z, do you guys step up and rise to the occasion? Do you just play high-quality football in an absolute, gotta have it game season hanging on balance? Let's go. It's time, right? Like you already grieved and mourned and got angry and upset and sad and furious and every emotion over these last month or so over the way how the season's been unfolding. And now you're reaching the point, it's coming down to the end of the season, you're facing reality, and you just say, enough, right? No. No more of like, well, we're taking away the toys and ping pong and video games, and we're answering these questions like, am I healthy? Am I not healthy? How does Harbaugh feel? And like the Eagles with the positivity bunny, it's like none of this, any other nonsense stuff. Are you playing or are you not? Are you competing or are you not? Are you getting after it or are you not? Are you ready to win or are you not? At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Are you ready to compete? Yes or no? Yes or no? And it's funny because I was just watching a video where they were making fun of like sportscasters because they always say, oh, this team really wants it today. And the other guy's like, yeah, so does the other team. This team really wants it today. And like it's making fun of, commentators for saying like generic things like that. And sometimes that is generic. Do you want it or not, right? And it's like, oh, you could tell both teams really want it today. And like sometimes that can be funny and can be kind of generic and whatnot. And sometimes it's really relevant actually, because these are human beings and you can't always bring it 100% despite what we think. You just don't always have it in you, man. Especially through the course of a season. Ask any player. That's actually going to give you an honest answer. You can't always bring it 100%. It's just really hard to, you just can't tap into it. That's why Thursday night games are kind of rough because you're just like, you just only have so much. You just only have so much. So you can tell when a team is truly ready to play, when they are locked in, that when they do get punched earlier in the game, that they're still focused and it doesn't matter. And you can see that sometimes a team gets punched early in the game and they're just like, they give up. And you haven't seen a resilient team right now from the Baltimore Ravens. And you are at the peak of this right now of, are you ready or are you not? Are you ready to get after it or are you not? That's what it gets boiled down to right now. Are you focused? Are you resilient? Can you face the adversity, not only that you're facing as the season as a whole, but then within the game that you're probably going to face going up against Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense specifically? So the focus of what this defense needs to do and the focus of what this offense needs to do, it gets boiled down to, are you ready or are you not? Yes or no? It's really that simple at this point for the Ravens. That's honestly, I'm not looking at it where I'm like, oh, play calling, they need a better game plan. This. Are you ready or are you not? Yes or no? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as it really does help the visibility in the algorithm. Thank you so much.